Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. Be safe because this little trail right over there to our left or right, depending on which way you're looking at, there might be gators in the road. So definitely be very cautious. I'm talking about the swamps of South Carolina that might look familiar to you and I. I'm right here at Cypress Gardens in South Carolina, right outside Charleston. The home, the nether regions, if you will, of the creature from 1982, the comic book hero, Swamp Thing. Right there. Swamp Thing from 1982 was filmed out here at Cypress Gardens. It's my second channel, daily blog channel. It's the Daily Swamp Thing. I've said this before, my favorite scene in Swamp Thing is when he gets his arm dismembered, and then his arm grows back, and it starts off as a little twig, and then grows into another Swamp Thing-ish type of arm. And it all happened right here in this whole little area. In fact, look over here. I almost tripped and almost fell in the swamps. But right over here, another movie was filmed. I actually did the filming locations 2 years ago from The Notebook, and one of the scenes from The Notebook was actually filmed right in here when the two love interests are canoeing and paddling through this little area where all the birds and ducks, or is it geese, or some sort of very attractive birds were floating around right in that area. And there is one other spot, one other movie location that I'm going to show you. I'm talking about the year 2000 movie, The Patriot. Here's the bridge. Gunk, 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 gunk. That's the bridge from The Patriot. Did you ever see the Mel Gibson movie, The Patriot? The movie that I commonly refer to as a great movie, but not as great as Braveheart, in my opinion, but still a pretty fantastic film about the Revolutionary War. And there was a scene filmed way down low, down here, right like that. The soldiers are coming over that bridge. They get ambushed. There's a whole ambushing scene right there. The camera's down low. In fact, you can go on YouTube and search the Patriot ambush scene. I believe it's called the British ambush, or just maybe ambush Patriot. And there's a scene where Heath Ledger runs over that. The rest of them run over. There's some people killed right in here. They were going to surrender, but they killed them anyway, right here on this bridge. This is the Patriot Bridge, right here. That's awesome. Let's get a little bit of a closer view of the Patriot Bridge. I think they actually built this specifically for the movie. It almost doesn't even seem real. You hear that? That does not sound the way it's supposed to sound, does it? I think if you knock on fake rock long enough, the Swamp Thing or Mel Gibson himself will actually protrude up through the lily pads and attack you. Maybe not. I don't know if that's like an urban myth or an urban legend, but let's go underneath the bridge. Look at this. Swamp Thing? Heath Ledger? Mel Gibson? The birds and ducks and fowl from The Notebook all happened right in here. Right in this area. Right here. There's the bridge. That's awesome. Look at this. This is a bald cypress tree, according to this little mural dedicated plaque. A lot of cypress trees out here. But the purpose of this vlog was to show you the bridge from the movie, The Patriot. What did you guys think about that movie? I actually really like that movie. I'm more of a Braveheart guy, kind of like I mentioned earlier, but I did like The Patriot. And it's really cool to be wandering around the stomping grounds of the famous 2000 film where they had the ambush scene all straight through here, as well as the other movies that I mentioned, check out the Notebook filming locations. Only a snippet was filmed here, but I went to all the locations. Just type in Adam the Woo, the Notebook filming locations, and you can see that video as well. Anyway, I'm on day 2, maybe day 3 of this current road trip, and I'm heading up. I'll be leaving South Carolina today or tonight, cruising up into North Carolina, and then Pennsylvania, and then over to Pittsburgh, just kind of roaming around. If you want to know exactly where I will be on an acute moment-to-moment ratio, definitely go over to my Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I update those constantly. Whenever I upload something on Instagram, it's instantaneous. Just like this Cypress Gardens pass is instantaneous. You're watching me right now at Cypress Gardens. You are. Check down below for my t-shirts, adamthewoo.spreadshirt.com, and leave some comments down below about the Swamp Thing, about the Patriot, or about the Notebook. Either one of those 3 things. Have a great day. Goodbye.